So you're thinking about moving to Charlotte, North Carolina? Well, I want to be the first one that welcomes you to the Queen City when you get here. So there's so many people right now that are moving to Charlotte, and before you make your move, you're going to want to stick around to the end of this video because there's 5 things you're going to need to consider about the Charlotte market that'll be very helpful for you to know, and we're going to talk about it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living, sleeping, eating in Charlotte, North Carolina, then subscribe below, click the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Charlotte. My name is Brian Taylor and I'm the owner of Dreamline Realty, and my team and I get calls, texts, emails every single week from people just like you that are looking to make their move to Charlotte, and we absolutely love what we do. So whether you're looking to move in 2 weeks or 2 years, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, or better yet, schedule a Zoom call with us so we can get familiar with your situation, put a face to a name, and start planning your move in advance. Now, one thing I already talked about is the amount of people that are moving to Charlotte, and that number is actually 120 people a day are moving to Charlotte. And why wouldn't they want to be here, right? The weather is awesome. The job market is thriving, and simply the location of Charlotte itself is what makes it a very attractive city. You're only 3.5 hours to the beach. You're only 2 hours to the mountains. 3.5 hours to 4 hours from places like Charleston, Hilton Head, and Atlanta. And we're helping a lot of people that are moving here from all over the country. Recently, we helped people from New York, California, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Texas. Just they're coming from everywhere. And as you can imagine, with all of the people moving here, the market right now is extremely active, to say the least, and it's actually happening all over the country, and we don't see this thing slowing down anytime soon. So there's 5 things that I need to talk to you about today that you're going to need to consider that are going to help you if you decide to move to Charlotte and make Charlotte your home. So the first one is the shortage of inventory. So there just isn't enough sellers in the market right now, right? So there's just enormous amount of buyers that are outweighing the demand for the amount of houses that are available, and that is causing multiple offers and bidding wars in almost every single price range. And we've seen as many as 60 offers on a house, and we've seen people pay over $100,000 above asking price for some of these houses. So now all of these things, vary depending on location and other variables, but it is a real thing. And it doesn't happen every time, but it does happen often enough. So it's something you have to strongly consider and something you need to be aware of. And I'm not trying to scare you off, but I am trying to be honest at the same time. And my team and I have found lots of ways to get offers accepted. And there's some strategies that we use that have led to that success. But do we win every time? No. But do we win a lot of the time? Yes, we do. And the next thing you need to be mindful of is getting financed with a local lender. And this is really important in the market that we're in, especially when we're submitting offers to agents that we have a personal relationship with. So sellers get a little bit uneasy when they see a pre-approval letter come through with an offer that's from a mortgage company or a bank that they've never heard of. And what we found out in the past is that the people coming from other parts of the country may have a pre-approval letter from their state, but that lender is not licensed in North Carolina. So it creates a lot of problems. It muddies the water sometimes. So having a pre-approval letter from someone local is a very good strategy. Now, if you do have a pre-approval letter from a big bank like Bank of America or Wells Fargo, that normally is fine, although we also always recommend getting a second opinion. And our lenders have a name in the market, and they'll actually call the listing agent on your behalf if we submit an offer and reinforce to them and the seller that your offer is solid, your financing is good to go, and that strategy alone has helped us secure lots and lots of deals as of recent. And the third thing I want to talk to you about is we want to start getting you looking at properties ahead of time. So a lot of the properties that you view online obviously won't be available when you make your move to Charlotte, but this will at least help us determine the style of house that you like, what things are most appealing to you, and what areas are most appealing to you. And this is going to help us narrow down the home search. So when you decide to come to Charlotte, you might only be in town for 2 or 3 days, and we really want to maximize our time together and be really efficient so we can see as many of the right properties as we possibly can. So also looking at properties up front helps you understand what's selling in the market, how quickly these houses are selling for, and how much over asking price potentially people are paying for them. And we'll give you access to our entire website and help you create a customized search. And we also have a really awesome mobile app that you can use to do all of this from your phone. And we communicate through that app as well, which is really nice and really convenient. But if you want to start searching for houses right now, you can go to our website at dreamlinerealty.com and just click on the sign in or create an account button in the top right-hand corner, or just start clicking on houses and the website is going to prompt you to register from there. So the fourth thing that I want to share with you is the market is moving super fast. So when you come to Charlotte, you have to be ready. So houses are selling in a matter of days, and if you see something you like, you'll need to act on it quickly. And unfortunately, the days of thinking about it for a couple of days, those days are long gone. But the time that you think about that property is the time that someone else has already put an offer on it and it's under contract. And that's another reason why having that pre-approval letter up front is so important, because when we submit an offer, we have to submit the pre-approval letter with it. And we're definitely not trying to rush anyone into anything, but we need you to understand that time is not our friend in this market right now. And if you love a house, you'll need to be prepared to make a decision really, really quickly. And finally, the fifth thing is new construction. So most builders right now are sold out, and a lot of them are on waiting lists. And we've seen some of these waiting lists go 75 people deep. And some builders are doing lotteries for new lot releases. So if you're feeling lucky, that could work out for you. It's just a tough market right now, and hopefully things are going to improve as we go forward, but time will tell. So with that said, we have had some success getting people into new construction for longer term builds, meaning if we can catch a builder right before they release a couple spec homes that might be 9 to 12 months out, that could also be a good option for you. But a lot of that stuff is just case by case basis. So overall, what we want to do is just provide you with a great experience and help you make a smooth move to Charlotte. And the best way for us to do that is to tackle all of these things up front so we are well prepared. So we want to get to know you, we want you to get to know us, and we want to get looking at houses as soon as possible to make sure we have you pre-approved in advance so we know that we're good to go. But more importantly, we just want to learn about your situation, what your needs are, what areas you're interested in, and what's ultimately driving your move to Charlotte. And the best way for us to do that is to schedule a Zoom call together where we can have a general conversation, put a face to a name, get to know each other. So if you're up for that, click the link in the description below, get on our calendar, and we'll meet you online in person. But if you just rather send us a text or email or give us a call, that's fine as well. Whatever works best for you. And if you want to read what our Dreamliners have to say, now our Dreamliners are the past clients that we've had the pleasure of helping in the past. You can read their reviews at dreamlinereviews.com, and that link is in the description below. And again, if you want to be in the know on what's happening in the Charlotte market, click that subscribe button now and hit that bell for notifications. So, even though this market is super crazy right now, it's still possible to buy a house. We're helping people buy houses every week. It's just a lot tougher than it used to be. And you just need the right team in place to help you out. And I'm confident that we would be the right choice for you. So I hope this video was helpful, and my team and I look forward to welcoming you to Charlotte.